awards to one individual and 4 corporate and community teams involved in this event. So these awards are for individuals who raise $50,000 or more, and corporate and community teams that raise $100,000. Each of these award recipients have the privilege of having their individual or their team name linked to a researcher that LLS is supporting, as well as the cutting-edge targeted therapy projects that these researchers are leading. At this dinner, I have the honor of presenting an award to our best top fundraising corporate team partners this year. This team has raised over $303,000. And due to their significant fundraising efforts, LLS is able to provide 1 award sponsoring T-cell lymphoma and 2 awards supporting AML research. I would like to call up to the stage our team captains for Partners for a Cure team, Dan Trinidad, Kurt Rocca, and Gary Moore. In memory of very special people. The first 2 are Mindy Trinidad and Douglas Stover.
Hi everybody. My name is Kurt Rocca, and as you heard, we raised over $300,000, and I have to take my hat off. There are people from Blackstone over here. Are they still here? We were here last year. This is our 2nd year here, and last year we came, and our goal was to raise $100,000 in honor of Dan's wife, Mindy, who passed away from AML in 2008. And we were a little bit short prior to this event. We eventually made it, but we weren't at the event, so we couldn't honor her event. But the Blackstone Group raised $250,000 at that event, and we said, we can do that. So, how hard can that be? So we set out literally in the bar after the ride last year, starting the process of trying to, we said, you know, last year they raised about $250,000, so that was our goal for this year. And as everybody here knows, and it's been alluded to earlier, even though these awards are being named in honor of Mindy and in honor of my father-in-law, Doug Hoggett, the reality is it's through the generosity and support of all the people who we all know, you know, it's the friends, the family, the co-workers, everybody that steps up and supports all of us in this room that really makes it happen. It's the coaches, the mentors, and I know from my perspective, from Dan's perspective, and I know Gary's as well, we want to thank all of our Partners for a Cure team and everybody within the Greater Sacramento chapter for helping us to achieve this goal. As I said earlier, and I promise I won't talk forever, but as I said earlier, they were talking about every group has its superstars, and our group really came together as I think a family this year. And like all families, there are the black sheep, and then there are the rock stars. And in our group, we had more than our share of rock stars, but there was one individual that really stuck out. And when we hit our $250,000 goal, we said, you know what, that's nice, that's 2 naming grants. But we think we still have some more in the tank. So we're going to keep working. And we looked out and we said, you know what, there's someone out there who's worked longer and harder than any of us. And wouldn't it be cool to be able to honor that individual by giving them the opportunity to have a research grant for someone that was that special to them? So I want to tell you a little bit about this individual. And to be honest, I don't really know this individual that well. But it tells you a lot about his character and who he is, that he can have the kind of impact that he's had on our team and everybody that's been around him, even when people don't really know him that well. This man is one of those people, His smile is infectious, his laugh is contagious, his energy boundless, and his commitment limitless. He rides with a special sense of purpose, but until recently, many of us really didn't understand what was behind that sense of purpose. He has an amazing sense of commitment because, like Dan, he too lost his wife to AML. For him, it happened in 2005. In 2006, he said, you know what? I'm going to make this my mission. And during my life, I'm going to raise $100,000 in her honor to fight the disease that took her life far too early. His commitment was so strong that when they didn't have a chapel where he lived, he drove 2 hours, starting in 2006 through this year in 2012. He's driven 2 hours every Saturday to be able to ride with the team and further his mission. 4 years, not 4 years in a row, but for 4 separate years, he's been the top fundraiser for the Sacramento chapter, and personally has raised over $50,000. So, on behalf of the Arts Care team and the entire Sacramento region, and I hope on behalf of everybody within TNT and the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, it's my great honor and privilege to ask Mr. Mel Bradley to come up and join us. I think donate this last week of the grant in the name of his wife.